Trenton, can you take us through just sort of the call you got and just the experience of officially being drafted?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I was kind of waiting all day. I don't really know how this process works, so I was just kind of living through it, But I got a call from Illinois, and I was like, Chicago's on the clock. They're definitely, it's probably definitely them. I answered it. It was the head coach. He was like, "Are you ready to become a Chicago Bear?" And I was like, "For sure. Like, I'm ready to go, ready to work, ready to see what happens." But it was definitely like an amazing experience. Yeah, I'm still kind of in shock that it happened.
What's the overall process been like for you as a punter in the last few months of just trying to state your case one more time for teams?
Yeah, it was kind of just having workouts with different teams, teams come out, work me out, and I just got to show I'm consistent. I got to show I can do what I can do. And then being able to kick off as well kind of helped. But just kind of showing teams that like I'm able to do what I say I can do, and I'm able to replicate what I show on film, and I'm consistent at doing it.
Mark Grody.
Hey, Trent, it sounds like you're surprised you were drafted. Is that accurate?
I wouldn't say so. I thought during the pre-draft process, I had pretty good information coming back to me. There was a bunch of teams kind of reaching out, and I kind of knew I'd either get drafted or I'd have a very good opportunity right after the draft. So, I mean, it was kind of a little bit of both, I'd say.
Colleen.
Hey, Trenton, going off that, kind of what was going through your mind when you saw the three punters go before you? Were you thinking, my time's getting closer?
Yeah, it was definitely great to see the other guys go. They're great guys. I met them at the combine. They're great people. But it was definitely cool to see because I knew the more people went, the more of like more attention I'd probably get and more like demand there'd be for me since the supply is kind of getting a little bit lower. But it was great to see them get drafted, and it was great to see teams starting to draft more specialists this year too as well. And they kind of see the importance of specialists, I would say.
And also I wanted to ask you, you played with AJ Cole, right? What did you learn from him?
He taught me a lot. I mean, throughout this process, I've been reaching out to him because he went through it 3 years ago. And it was great just to have his his experience on my side going through this whole process. He's been very successful, as you've seen. And if I'm able to replicate that and I have the same formula that he has basically given me, like I'll be successful as well.
Steve.
Yeah, Trenton, congratulations. What do you know about the challenges of kicking in Soldier Field, which isn't quite like what you might have found at Carter Finley?
Thank you. I've definitely heard a lot of stuff. I know the nickname's the Windy City. I'm definitely prepared. I'm ready. But I'll definitely be working on it, and I'm ready to face any adversity and any challenge that I have.
Dan.
Just as an extension of that, what are the worst conditions that you can remember punting in?
Boston College last year, there's about a 35-mile-per-hour wind and rain, and that was tough, but that was actually one of my better games, I would say. And then we played in the snow versus Notre Dame a couple years ago, and that was super cold, but I thought I did well that game too as well. So I think the colder situations like kind of makes me better because I got to focus a little bit harder.